stay right here for the next 12 months.
That's a big slash to their price target, though.
It is, and it's below the average right now, which is around $200 a share. But this follows the overall their first quarter delivery forecast being reduced to 432,000 from 466,000. They did note that this is now about 10% below consensus, which is around 477,000 units. They also do say that overall their 2024 delivery forecast is around 1.96 million. That's also down from over 2 million and about 5% below the street. So they're basically coming in below what the street's expecting. I think that you're naturally going to see, though, some, like their overall average, I think, is skewed by you have your really, really strong bears and you still have your really strong bulls. Street high price target is still 320. So there's such a skew in their direction. And
really,
I will say, yeah.
How backwards is the analyst community right now? They're short on Netflix. They're an implied short on Netflix by their average price target. The stock's doing fine.
Right.
And then they're super bullish on average for Tesla. Stock's getting wrecked.
That's the street high. The average is like $200.
Okay, all right. Well, still,
it
though.
does imply up, but not 320 up. Sorry,
Okay, so not quite as backwards, but they are still kind of backwards. They're implicit long the downtrending stock in Tesla, implicit short the strong chart in Netflix.
I will say, though, it's getting a little bit more compelling as it gets lower because that valuation needs to come down. It's still so overvalued. I mean, it trades at a multiple that is higher than the rest of the Mag 7 average. That makes no sense.
All right, okay. Well, it gets normalizing somewhat here. This latest new lower low, Rick, how damaging is this to the chart?
Well, it's not good. And this is an interesting chart here. Kind of like you guys were saying, I'm so used to talking about these high-flying moves and big volatility and stuff. Now we're down like 7% during the past 52 weeks, down like 44% from our yearly highs. So we are still seeing some big moves. Unfortunately, they're to the downside here. Look at our trend line that we've developed during the past couple months here. Trending down our white dashed line here. Price is below all three of our moving averages. The moving averages are all sloping downward here. They're continuing to diverge. The trend is getting worse here to the downside. We did break through a level that had caught my eye as well, this green line that represented our previous lows that we formed after gapping down for earnings. Then we found a little bit of footing there around 175 once again here, but we are breaking below today as well now, and yesterday, excuse me. We were trending upward in RSI as well. That trend has been broken. It looked like we were perhaps going to make our way above that 50 midline with some staying power, but it has collapsed along with price. Now we're in the oversold area, another bearish sign here. So not looking real great here for our prospects, bullish prospects right now. Not really seeing any signs this downtrend is improving or even slowing down. So if we were to keep moving lower here, let's take a look at our standard deviation channels again. We're pretty close here. I kind of wonder if this could be a point where we do reach some kind of bottom because we're near the yearly lows, which come in at 152 or so, and we've also got our -2 standard deviation channel near about 160. So perhaps a support zone between those two prices that I just named, that could be an area to watch. Also a volume node here too, so that would be another supportive thing to look out for. To the upside, our old support near 175, our green line, now becomes resistance here. 21-day EMA and trend line, those are points to beat near about 185 and perhaps 188 or so.
Okay. Yeah, breakdown here for Tesla. Can you flip over the last chart real quick, just the previous one, because I want to go back to that oversold nature on the RSI. In the past, this has been a tricky gambit because this was basically a low. This area was kind of a short-term buy, but then the last time, if you